And they cage for me. This canary's ready to fly free. Cut the cord. Is that the man I once adored? He's nothing but an albatross, no great loss, double cross. Forget about the boy, pull the plug. Ain't he the one who pulled the rug? He's lower than an alley cat, dirty rat, and I'm glad. Forget about the boy, forget about the boy, forget about the boy. And in the moonlight, don't you think about him? Sister, you're much better off without him. You blow the blues and kiss goodbye, the sun back in the sky. When he comes crawling, I'm not falling, shout hooray and hallelujah. Now me and Mr. Rom are through. I'll find myself another road. I know he's no road. Forget about the boy. Forget about the boy. Forget about Jimmy. Oh, Jimmy. So, Mr. Graydon, what is your opinion on brute
I'm not for it. Not for it one bit. That's not what women today really want. Give them a young man they can trust. Give them Tom Sawyer at age 20.
I never read Tom Sawyer. Wasn't he sexy?
He was 12.
Well, if you got it, you got it.
I got it.
Millie, we need to talk about last night.
In case you didn't get the message by my slamming the phone in your ear, let's forget last night ever happened.
You can't be serious.
Leave her alone!
What? Lovely elbows you've got, Miss Flannery.
Thank you from my mother's side. Elbows, girls rolling down for their elbows.
Say why.
You know, my mom was always partial to them, but then you and me are just so much alike. She never wants to see you again.
Come on.
You'll never believe it, Mr. Man. Millie!
Thanks, Miss Flannery. Peg! Peg. Billy, I hate to bother you at the office. More research on how the other half lives? I got a taste of it myself last night.
Oh, at Leslie's party with me. Wasn't it heaven? Who knew how soon I'd be plunged into the depths of the Hades?
Funny thing about remorse.
Oh, Millie, I feel so dirty. He had this peculiar grin on his face when he went to reach for my hand. Only, it wasn't my hand he wanted to shake. He
pounced.
I couldn't breathe.
Takes your breath away.
I felt
The pit of your stomach.
like he buckled.
Oh, Miss Dorothy. No wonder you couldn't stop him. And as far as you knew, I was going to marry my boss.
You mean you're not?
Oh, I most certainly am. But, Miss Dorothy, promise me that no man will ever come between us.
As if any man could come between me and my best friend.
Oh,
What does that have to do with my audition for David Velasco?
yeah. That was this morning. How did it go?
Fine, until he pounced.
Him, too? Boy, you've really been through it.
Millie, do I seem like the sort of girl who would allow men to take liberties?
You seem helpless. And as far as men are concerned, that's even better. They think they can get away with anything. Well, take a page from my book, Miss Dorothy. Callus up, higher heels, shorter skirts. And you're not going to like this? Cut your hair.
Cut my hair.
No more little girl lost in a lion's den. What I'm offering you is the fashion equivalent to a whip and a chair.
John, be a good old scout and ring up my handball court for 6:15.
Yes, sir, Mr. Graydon.
Gotta work up a sweat. Getting tight in the gut. Edgy in the... Oh, sweet mystery of my
You call quarter to 6:15?
Oh, I know at last the secret of it all.
Handball. Can't you do any better than that? I'll hold.
I've a very strange feeling I've ne'er felt before. 'Tis a kind of depression.
My heart's acting strangely, it feels rather sore. At least it gives me that impression.
My pulses leap madly without any cause. Believe me, I'm telling you truly.
I'm gay without cause and sad without cause.
My spirits are truly unruly. For I'm falling in love with someone good. I'm sure I could love someone if someone would only love
Oh, did you two meet? Mr. Graydon, this is Miss Dorothy from the Priscilla Hotel. We're spending my lunch hour at the Madcap Beauty Spot. Miss Dorothy is having her hair smartly bobbed.
bobbed with your beauty?
Behave, Mr. Graydon.
I bet you could make the moon and stars behave.
Miss Dorothy's an actress, and I thought with the way the theater is today,
You
so...
wouldn't rob some lucky stiffer playing with those adorable girls now, would you?
I only thought if she cut her
Chuck
hair...
it, John! Just chuck it!
Mr. Graydon calls me John, you see.
Miss Dorothy, I'm going to take you out to dinner tonight to convince you against doing mankind such a disservice. May I take the liberty in asking you to dine?
You may.
And then perhaps afterward a bit of a Voltaire at the Hypodrome. That is, if the comics aren't on. I find their humor to be all too ribald for a lady's ear.
Perfect. Millie, I'm going to keep my curls, at least for tonight. I'm going to go find myself a suitable frock to wear for this evening.
'Twill be gilding the lily.
Hush, Mr. Graydon.
Intrepid.
So tonight,
7:15.
sure.
That Miss Dorothy! By God, that Miss Dorothy! Pretty as a peach, and skin to beat the band! Perfect little pair.
Perfect.
What a dandy little bundle for a fellow to cuddle. Say, imagine all that sweet softness in your arms, huh? Well, resort table at the plaza. The candlelit room, a nice, quiet corner table. I take Miss Dorothy to the plaza, don't you? And John, flowers.
There's a little florist down the street from the hotel. I'll order from them.
That's using the old bean. I want roses. Pink, 2 dozen.
2 dozen.
Long stemmed,
Long stem.
plump.
On the fat side.